At this time, Mr. Bounds will lead us in our school board spotlight.
Mr. Chair, Dr. Hefner, board members, it's always a pleasure to bring spotlights to the board and to our community. But before we begin, we'd like to spotlight to celebrate our board for Board Appreciation Month and recognize what we think is the very best board in South Carolina. Our parents, students, district staff, and community are truly grateful to our board members for all they do. As a small token of our appreciation, students designed and made many masterpieces just for each board member. Presenting the artwork tonight and led by Ms. Tammy Richardson are the following students. From Ballantyne Elementary School, Amina Azar. From Lake Merle Elementary School, Olivia Keisler. Come forward, students. There you go. From H.E. Corley, Madison Azell. From Seven Oaks Elementary School, Arishtina Guruk. From River Springs Elementary School, Carrie Burke. From Oak Point Elementary School, Maya Segura. From Harbison West, Abigail Gopp. From Leapart Elementary School, Amelia Turner. From Chapin Elementary School, Jill Wirtz. Let's give all these students a round of applause for their beautiful artwork. We certainly have some wonderful artists here in the district. Now for our board, superintendent board would please come forward for the rest of our spotlights. And we have a tremendous number of spotlights this evening. As you can tell, we have tremendously talented students and staff that are doing great things for our district. As we continue to recognize our school board members, I'm going to ask our board chair, Mr. Robert Gant, to present two special presentations for 15 years of service to District 5 on the school board. The first is to Ms. Beth Hutchison. She gets her 15-year certificate and pin. Congratulations, Ms. Hutchison. Mr. Gant, we need to do that again. And our next 15-year pin goes to Mr. Ed White. And Ms. Hutchison and Mr. White also got the coveted ruler from Ms. Baumgardner.
I think this is really an exemplary feat to have 15 years service, number one, to do the educational things required of the School Boards Association, do all the right things, and make decisions for this school district for 15 plus years now. So on behalf of this community, I want to thank each one of you for that. It's a pleasure to serve with this board, but to have that kind of long-term service is just wonderful. So congratulations again on that. Thank you.
Next, it's our pleasure to introduce 18 students who were selected for the South Carolina All-State Choir. Board members, they're going to come through, shake hands, and they're going to go back to their place, and we'll get a picture afterwards. The students will attend the South Carolina All-State Choir Weekend held at Winthrop University in March. As I said, we have 18 students. Most of them are here this evening. From Chapin High School, had 7 students selected, including Jasper Aiken, Will Cosper, Jesse Kaiser, Joshua LeClerge, Kirsten McCoy, Aaron Siegfried, and Forrest Walker. From Dutch Fork High, had 4 students selected, including Rachel Hawkins, Jake Lapicolo, Jay Smith, and Candace Soul. Any of our students from Dutch Fork? And finally, Irmo High School had 7 students selected, including Angelique Seeby, Deja Fields, D'Angelo Hare, Tasha Holmes, Anthony Lawrence, Michael Nitwa, and Emily Sapoval. And we're so proud of our choral directors, and we'd also like to bring back for special recognition Jesse Kaiser, who was selected to participate in the American Choral Directors National Honor Choir for the National Convention in Minneapolis. The conference will take place in March. Please come back. Can we get a picture just? Okay. Jess, could you? There you go. And we'd also like to recognize just the very best choral directors in the state. Nicholas Shoemate from Chapin High School, Craig Colo from Irmo High School, and Rebecca Kilgus from Dutch Fork High School. Our choral directors just do an awesome job. We couldn't do without them. And do we have any parents in the audience from our choral directors? If our parents would stand up, we know it doesn't happen without parental support as well. We appreciate so much all our parents do. And if our board wouldn't mind taking a short trip behind our choral winners, we'd like to get a picture with them and the board. You can go on stage.
We're getting directions. We're getting directions.
I said, could you win it on one side? I don't know.
I'm not gonna fight that. Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you all.
Congratulations to all of our choral winners. Good luck as you go on to the next competition in March. We know that you'll represent the district very, very well. As the board moves back into place, our next spotlight goes to Chapin Middle School, who was honored nationally as a school to watch. Would Principal Anna Miller please come forward and accept this award? The National Forum to Accelerate Middle Grades Reform has named Chapin Middle School as one of its national school to watches. This organization identifies schools across the United States which meet the forum's criteria for high performance. The criteria for being selected as a school to watch is based on 4 domains: academic excellence, developmental responsiveness, social equity, and organizational structure and process. Also joining Principal Miller are Ron McGinty and the SIC Chair, Mr. Reggie Salazar. This honor means that schools across the country, middle schools across the country, will be watching Chapin Middle School to learn what they do to make their school so great. So we're so fortunate to have them. Our next honoree this evening is the Dutch Fork High School football team, who clinched the 5A state championship. Under the direction of Coach Tom Knotts, the Silver Foxes capped off a perfect 15-0 season with a 28-21 win over Boiling Springs. Would Coach Knotts please come forward, joined by senior captains Malik Sumter and Taylor Wiggins. We'd also like to recognize that Coach Knott was named the state newspaper Coach of the Year. Congratulations to Coach Knott. Great. Go Silver Foxes! Congratulations. We have great students, great teachers, but we also have an engaged, supportive community. And we had 5 schools in District 5 that were named as School Improvement Council Riley Award Honor Roll. And that's 5 schools out of 16 in the whole state that were named. We couldn't be more proud. Those schools are Chapin Elementary, Chapin Intermediate, Chapin Middle, Harbison West, and Nursery Road Elementary School. Please come forward when I call your name. The SIC Chair for Harbison West is Bunny Ward, Principal Ed White. Chapin Middle School, Ed Davis, I'm sorry. Ed Davis, come on forward, Ed. I didn't even realize I said, and I'm looking at Mr. White. From Chapin Middle School, SIC Chair Reggie Salazar and Principal Anna Miller. From Chapin Intermediate, Renee Holstead, Principal Van Holden. From Chapin Elementary School, Mandy Harper, Principal Lauren Prochek, and Nursery Road, John Canty, Principal Love Lagans. We're going to get a picture of everybody together. Just come squeeze it. We're going to ask everybody to squeeze in as best you can for one picture. Congratulations, and thank you to all those individuals that serve on school improvement councils. And good luck in the next round. Now we'd like to celebrate Dutch Fork Elementary third grader Savannah Steele. She received a Disney Summer of Service grant. Out of thousands of applicants, she was one of just over 300 that were selected for a $500 grant. The grant was awarded to Savannah for her project, Little Hands, Big Hearts. The project provides care packages with essential care items to the homeless individuals in the Midlands that she personally takes down to various parts of the Midlands to give those care packages to our homeless community. Savannah raised the initial funds to build the packages with a GoFundMe account, and then she encouraged her fellow students in her third grade class to get involved, and they made necklaces, bracelets, and bookmarks for the school fundraiser and raised another $300. The $500 Disney grant will go for the continuing efforts for Savannah's Little Hands and Big Heart. She's awesome. And now it's my pleasure to introduce representatives from our foundation to make some special grant awards. Paula Height, the president, and Dr. Mary Kinlerty, the vice president.
It's always a pleasure to come and give these grants to the outstanding high school students who are doing individual research and leadership projects. I want to say a tremendous thank you to the teachers and administrators who make this possible. We have some absolutely outstanding faculty members who help these students, and we're very proud of them. And we're going to ask Mrs. Julie Cruzen to come up and help us with the first group from the Tech Center. And the second group will be from Dutch Fork High School. Brittany Holden is the teacher, and she's not able to be with us tonight. She's expecting a baby soon, so we're happy for her about that. I also want to say a big thank you to the parents of these students. We know this would not happen without their support and their encouragement and the many opportunities these students have had along the way through the years of their education. So I want to ask all the parents of the students who will be receiving grants to stand up and let us give you a big thank you. The last thing I want to say is that the quality of the grants are just outstanding. I have the good opportunity to read those grants, and I am just amazed and astounded at what these students are doing in terms of science research and leadership for our community. It makes me feel really good about the future when we have students who are doing such an outstanding job. So we're going to start with Mrs. Cruzen's class. She's going to come up and read their names. And Mrs. Height will give them their big checks tonight.
All right. First, we have Robin Abernathy. And Jordan Beatson. Caitlin Bell. Kayla Bernecki. And Jacob Bradfeud is not here tonight, so that's your next one, so he's not here. Brogan Brown. And Katie Chin. Sam Coleman. J.P. Crane. Hayden Derrick. And then Cookie Desai and Katie Zobo are not here. And then Savannah Dewar is here. And Alex Grant. And Kitty Hayden. Russ Kibbe. Hillary Melton. And Charmaine McIntosh.
Congratulations to all of those students. I do want to let you know that the foundation this year is giving over $24,000 to students in District 5 to do this research. They are creating products that are going to make our lives more comfortable and more productive. And just, again, thank you so much for the great work that everybody has put into this. These are the students from Dutch Fork High School. Eric Chen. Abigail Cox. Robert Gardner. Mac Land. Jacob Madsen. Emma McGinnis. Catherine Miller. Addison Reeves. Erica Richardson. Sarah Thomas. And Audrey Wang.
And Board, we would like to get a picture if you would walk behind our our grant winners.
I can almost see everybody's face. Can I have you and her switch? Yeah. Have you and her switch. Yeah. You come forward. There you go. Yeah. All right. Everybody looking at me, guys? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Good. Thank you. Robbie.
Mr. Chair, board members, that concludes our spotlights. Congratulations to all our students. Let's give them one last round of applause.
What a great group of recognitions all the way around. Makes the job very worthwhile. Just wonderful. At this time, we'll take up item number 8, which is approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting. Do I have a motion?